Alright guys, it's me, Big Rick, and I'm here to talk about my New York Knicks. Please do me a favor, hit that like and subscribe button. That way I can get my followers up, and that way I can get more videos out there to you guys. But today, let's talk about Julius Randle and the year he's having. Did we see this coming? No way. No way. There's no way any Knicks fan could tell me they saw this coming. Last year, we were ready to boot this guy out of the city. All right, this guy stunk it up. He was dribbling into double teams, losing the ball, taking bad shots, not passing it to the open shooters, and it was just a mess. It was a horrible mess. Even into this preseason, I was in chat rooms talking to people, and people were asking, "Hey, can we get a second round pick for this guy? What can we get for him? Are we gonna have to take on bad contracts just to get rid of him?" And I don't know what Kenny Payne did, but Kenny Payne is a guru. This guy fixed him up, got him taking good shots, and his numbers are stellar. I mean, he's a double machine. And we haven't had an all star on the Knicks since 2017, and that was Kristaps Porzingis. And if you compare their numbers for Kristaps' All Star year in 2017 to Julius Randle's All Star year this year, Julius is outplaying him by far. First off, Kristaps in 2017 was averaging 22.7 points per game. He was only rebounding 6.6. As big as a guy as he is, and he was a center, you'd think he would have more rebounds, but no, 6.6. Assists per game, 1.2. Now let's look at Julius Randle. Oh, by the way, Kristaps only played 48 games that year. Julius Randle has already played 32 games. So he's almost caught up with what Kristaps played that year. Julius Randle, 23.3 points per game, 10.9 rebounds per game, 5.5 assists. And it's ridiculous. I mean, his numbers are just amazing. Field goal percentage, 47.7. 3-point shooting, 41.4. Free throws, 81.1. I mean, this guy deserved to be on the All Star team. And thank God they got him on there, because if he didn't, New York Knicks fans would have just burnt down the headquarters of the NBA, because it would have been ridiculous. Uh, this guy deserves to be there. He's making everyone around him better. RJ Barrett is starting to look like someone who was picked in the top 5 in the NBA draft. He's starting to look good. Emmanuel quickly is developing really good. I think he's going to be a future superstar. Uh, maybe not next year, but maybe like in his 3rd or 4th year, I think he's going to be a superstar. So we finally got ourselves an all star. Finally. And with that, not only is he making the team around him better, but he's defying expectations for this team. We're 15-17. Yes, we're still 2 games below 500. But the thing is, we are in playoff contention. And think about it. When the season began, when you looked at the lineup, did you ever think you would say the Knicks are in playoff contention? Right now, if this season were to end, we would be doing the playing game. I mean, that just is mind blowing, and it's basically because of Julius Randle. If not for him, if something were to happen to him and he were to go down, this whole team would fall apart. Who would take over? Who would be the lead guy? Who would be the guy you would give the ball to? It would have to be RJ Barrett. But I don't think RJ Barrett's ready to step into that position. He's probably another 2-3 years down the road before he could do what Julius Randle is doing. So we would fall apart. And we'd probably get another lottery pick. Right now, we're looking pretty good. Are we going to make the playoffs? I still don't know. I think we will. Maybe in the playing game, but 15-17. 4th place in the East is only 15-15. So they played 2 less games than us. That's the Pacers. 5th place is 16-17. and that's the Raptors. So we're only a game behind them, and we're in 10th. So by winning tonight against Sacramento, we would be 16 and 17, same record as Toronto. So we would jump up. So I mean, the East is really weak. We can really make a playoff run. I'm not saying we're going to go deep in the playoffs, but I'm saying we can make the playoffs, maybe get past the first round. This is a team that works hard, and I don't think any team in the East really wants to face us in the playoffs. Uh, we have some really good wins. We've beaten Utah. We've beaten the Bucks. Those are teams that I would have never thought we would have beaten this year. But we've also lost to teams that we should have won. We did lose to the Kings earlier. We lost to the Cavs. So we do fall into trap games. Um, but I do think this team is heading in the right direction. A lot of people are now saying, "Oh, this is the time for the Knicks to go after people like Bradley Beal, Andre Drummond," which I don't understand why we would want Andre Drummond, especially being that Mitchell Robinson's not gone for the entire year, and his career is not over. So why would we want Andre Drummond? Nerlens Noel is playing very well. Taj Gibson's a good backup to have. He's a veteran presence. Um, I wouldn't want to spend any assets on Andre Drummond. Um, Bradley Beal, I do understand, but depending on what is asked for, I know they're going to want draft picks. I don't mind giving up to two Dallas picks. Um, we might have to give them a third first round pick, which I wouldn't mind, but they're going to want a young asset back. Now, will that be something like an Obi Toppin? Would I do that? Three first round picks and an Obi? Obi really isn't getting playing time. I think Obi's going to be a great player. I might pull the trigger on that. But would I do it if they ask for Emmanuel quickly? No. Will I do it if they ask for Kevin Knox and Frank Ntilikina? Yes. Frank Ntilikina and Kevin Knox and three first round picks for Bradley Beal, I would do that in 2 seconds. But other than that, I would not do it. Um, but the Knicks, I mean, we are in a good position. We are going to be, if we keep playing like this, we're going to become a more attractive place for free agents to come. We have $70 million in cap space next year. Depending on what we do with Mitchell Robinson, I would not go too crazy um, with making crazy trades and getting rid of assets. Worldwide West knows what he's doing. I have faith in him, and I have faith in this team that they will do great things this season, and that they already made me proud. No matter how it ends, even if we don't make the playoffs, but just having an all-star on our team with Julius Randle, the turnaround he's made, I don't think we have to go crazy this year. We're not winning a title this year. We're probably not winning a title next year. Uh, but maybe 3, 4 years down the road, we will have a championship opportunity. And if we can build around Julius Randle, it makes sense. Um, so that's my opinion. Let me know what you guys think. How do you feel about Julius Randle now? Do you still think he is someone we should trade away for future assets? Do you think we build around him? How do you feel? Um, what do you think the Knicks' chances are of making the playoffs? Leave me some comments down below. Again, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, and I'll talk to you guys later.